So in your setup, the things I like are the following. Club head is squared up behind the center of the ball. It's perfect. Club and ball are relatively middle of your stance for a 7-arm. It's ideal. Shaft angle is positioned fairly downwardly, so your arms hang down naturally, and you're gripping it with both hands in a complementary manner. So far these things you did on your own. A couple little things, we can improve posturing a little bit. Okay, you tend to have sometimes too much squat, and when you have too much squat, your weight will go onto the flats of your feet or your heels, right? You want to stay more on the balls of your feet, right? So really, it's when you want to tilt from your hips and derriere forward, like you can see me doing here, having a little knee flex, and that should be able to put you in a very solid, stabilized position, okay? The other thing I want to be nitpicky, but all suggested here is that right hand and bottom hand sometimes gets a little too tight, pressure-wise, grip. If you can soften the grip pressure in your bottom hand, lighten it. Look how that can tuck in your arm. See how my right arm is tucked in? That squares up my shoulders. Your shoulders are lined up open or to the left of the target, right? All we can see is your right arm, right? So that's something, because you always hear the right hand goes along for the ride, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's your top hand that's a leveraged hand that's firmer.
Yep.
The bottom is a little softer, and you've got the opposite going.
So
You're probably right
trouble.
side dominant.
Yep.
That's why you can't hit the long clubs that well, as you were saying. We're going to watch your swing as you take it away from this position. Look how the club's got to be slid out and up, club head. So it's picked up outside the target line, hitched, and then picked up and looped up over your shoulders. So you get in a pretty good position, but there's a little bit of maneuvering to do so, as you've seen, right? So now it's how well can we reroute the club and time it the other way. So going back, club gets back, thrown a little bit more in front of your body, re-extend it towards the ball. This one you actually square up on and then move on to your left side with. But again, if you don't recover and reroute it like that, it's tough to become repeatable with that motion.
Right.
So squaring the shoulders up, as I mentioned, remaining balanced and aware of doing so enables you to turn back in a more direct path with the club head, with shoulders and arms, and pivot more effectively with your legs and hips on the through swing. Okay, and you can apply that